Hello everyone, welcome to another video on Flywheel tips. My name is Bimbe, and if it is your first time, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video to your friends that will need them. So in this video, I want to walk you through how you can set up local by Flywheel on your laptop. So when you do this, you'll be able to work on WordPress locally without buying domain name or hosting. So that being said, let's get started. So when you want to set up your local WordPress environment, the two I recommend, the two most WordPress developers recommend is local by Flywheel. And here is local by Flywheel homepage. So when you want to go to this homepage to download that software, just go to your browser and log on to localwp.com and you'll be on this page. So you may want to sign up or you can just download immediately, right? But since I already downloaded this software, I don't need to do that again. And before you go out, to know that this software is being managed by WP Engine. So it's a hosting company, so it gives you the opportunity of you connecting your local by Flywheel with their hosting management platform if you want to. It's not a must for you to use WP Engine. You can use any other hosting company of your choice. Alright, and the reason why I recommend this local by Flywheel is because one, it's completely free. Two, it gives you the possibility of sharing your job or your design or the project with your friends. So let's say you are a freelancer like me and you're working for clients that are thousands of miles away from you, you'll be able to share with them the local WordPress site you are building. Right? So let's go ahead. Now that I've downloaded it, this is the icon. So these are what I have here. And the good thing is you can, can segregate your folders. You can segregate, like have a cool way of arranging your site locally. So everything you have here will also be accessible when you go to your file explorer. This is window 10, right? It will be accessible when you go to your file explorer. Alright, so when you want to log in, you'll see an icon here. So when you just click on it, you'll be able to log in. You can go to my account. If I go to my account now, it will direct me to the local WP dashboard, right? If you are logged out, you can see your preferences and other things here. Alright, so these ones will contain the site you are working on locally, right? For example, this is solely for me now. This is Bimbe. And then if I go to open site now, to open the site, this is the portfolio I'm building presently. Right, I'm building this presently. And if I go to WP admin, it will take me to the WordPress admin. Same thing as we have it if you are using a live server. Alright, it's exactly the same thing. There's no difference. So it gives you a way of working on your WordPress site locally. You can test things out. Maybe there's a new version of any software, or new plugin, anything, or maybe a new version of WordPress. You want to test it out before you update your live server. You can do this with your local WordPress development tool. And the one we recommend again is local by Flywheel. So now when you install it and you have access to it like this, you'll be able to go ahead to create a site. And when you want to create a site, you see this plus icon here, and just click on it, and there are two options you can choose from, actually three. You can create new sites. You can create from a blueprint if you have a blueprint saved already, and then you can select an existing zip. The thing is, I can download one of the sites I'm working on locally and maybe find a way of getting it across to you. And when you have access to it, you'll be able to install that particular zip. Alright, So let's create a new site now. You can continue, then you can give it a name, just learning local WP, and there is an advanced option you can see here, but can just leave that as default. So when you click on continue, click on continue again, then you need to give it a username, password, right? So this must be the name you want to give your live site when it is ready, right? Let's just say learning WP. Then the password, can always change this later on your live server. I guess I want 345 there. There's nothing to do on this advanced option unless you want to have a multi-site. If you're a beginner, you may not understand what multi-site is. Multi-site is just a way of having multiple websites inside one. Like you can have one website, let's say example.com, and then you can have multiple sites, like example.com/site A, example.com/site B, and so on, right? Those ones are multiple sites, but since you are not working on the multiple sites, and just leave it as a default there. Set up the WordPress username, set up the WordPress password, then you click on add site. This is going to take some minutes. It's going to take some minutes to be done, and when it is done, you'll see what's next. If this stage is taking too much of your time, you can fast forward that video. I don't want to cut it, I don't want to edit this part, so I want you to see what will actually happen. Alright, I want you to see what will happen. Alright, we're almost done now. I'm getting a notification of post redirection. Alright, just click on yes. We are almost done. Please adding WordPress now. Just a moment. So now you have access to the new site just created. Just a moment, this will be done. It will soon be done. But sometimes it may end up as an error. You just have to retry it again, right? If an error comes up, you have to retry it again. Anytime from now, learning the WP site to be set up. You can see this third option here, is a way of connecting to WP hosting platform. You can see where you can save your blueprints here, and then some add-ons. Some add-ons in this software that you can use to enhance your local WordPress development. Then support system you have in, and you can get more from WP engine. Alright, it's installing WordPress now. So before the installation is done, if this is your first time on Alpha Tips, we'll be using Flywheel for all our tutorials. So if there's any tutorials that involve creation of a local WordPress site, we'll be using Flywheel. Everything, all the tutorials on WordPress on this platform will be on Flywheel. Now the site is set up. So when it is set up like this, you can see what we have there. You can see overview, the site domain, learning-local.wp.local, right? SSL, web server engines, page version is 8.1.23. You can change the version, but you can just leave it as is there. Database, you are using MySQL 8.0.16. Then this is where you need to click on. So let's assume you forgot the password we set earlier. Just toggle this on. When you toggle this on, you can just click on that place like that, and the moment you just click on WP admin here, to take it straight to the admin without logging in. Alright, so you can see the WordPress version we are on now, 6.4.2. multi-site, we are not using a multi-site. You can also toggle on this sdebug, but it will show you if there's an error in your code, or when you are writing a code, maybe there's an error to show you how to where the error is, but it will slow down the local site. Alright, it will slow down the local server. You can just leave it turned off like that. Alright, so let's say you want to work on this now and you want to connect it with your VS Code. Right, let's say you want to connect it with your VS Code. Now, alright, where do we have this local? Right, I'm missing something. Right, now that is on like this, you can go to WP admin. Alright, you see everything you see. You install the WordPress on the live server from a cPanel of your favorite hosting company. You see everything like this. So let's say you want to view, you can view directly from here. Right, this is the default 2024 WordPress theme. It's a block theme, so most of our tutorials will be on block theme. All the designs will be on block theme, because according to WordPress, block theme is the future of WordPress. Everything is in blocks now, right? Everything is in blocks. Right, I think I'm missing something here. Right, you can just go to the site folder here. You can see the site folder. When you go to the site folder, you should be able to locate where learning local WP is on your laptop. So when you want to work on WordPress, if you are a beginner, everything you will be working on, most of the things you will be working on will be on your WP content. If you are new to WordPress development, everything will be on your WP content. So when you can go directly to the WP content like this, or you can go to the, if it's theme you want to work on, or plugins. Alright, but as an advice, this is what I learned during my internship. Right, if you want to work on a website for clients, maybe you want to develop a theme for the client and you want to push everything to GitHub, it is best to push the WP content folder to GitHub. So there you have the theme and plugins, and everything you want to do on the website will be theme, either a theme or you are working on plugin. So when you push the WP content to GitHub now, you'll be able to add themes. If that particular company or client wants to have maybe themes you can switch from, which is unlikely, you'll be able to have themes, and then you'll be able to have plugins without you creating a different repo for plugin A, plugin B, plugin C that is for one client. So you'll be able to have everything inside one repo in GitHub. Alright, so when you open your WP content in VS Code now, this is what you see. So you can see it now. You have the plugins. Yeah, there's no plugin here. You have the themes. You have 2024, 2023, and 2022 themes, and the upload if you have done any upload, and the default index.php silence is body. Right now, if I delete, let me delete 2023 and 2022 theme, and then I'll save it. Then if you go to the dashboard, so this is not the dashboard for it. You go to the dashboard here, and you go to the theme. You can see that we only have one theme here. Alright, we only have one theme. Here. So that's it. That's how you can simply work on it. So you can go ahead and maybe create another folder for a new theme, work on plugins, create new plugins, and the likes. So that's it, guys. That is how you can set up your Flywheel, have access to working on WordPress locally. And then if you are not going to be a developer using code, you can go ahead to install whatever plugins you want to install. You have access to the plugins you have on your live server also here. So maybe you want to work on Elementor, you can install your Elementor, the free one, the paid one, and you can install the ACF Pro and the likes and work locally. When you are done working locally, you can then migrate. Then the migration, if it's something you cannot handle, to be part of the tutorials you'll be working on in future as soon as possible. So we are taking it step after the other. I don't want to miss any step, especially if you are new to WordPress development. So that's it, guys. If you want to work on locally, as a WordPress developer, you need a local WordPress tool, and then the local WordPress tool we recommend is Local by Flywheel. When you download the software from localwp.com, you can install it. Then you launch that particular software, be able to install, you'll be able to create sites that you can work on locally. Alright, if peradventure there is any problem with that particular site, you can just play around with changing the PHP version. Now, let's say the good thing about Local by Flywheel is you'll be able to, like I said earlier, you'll be able to share your live sites with your friends and family or your clients. So now, let's say I want to share this site with you to just check. You have to make sure you are logged in. When you are logged in, When you are logged in, you just click on this. You can see this live link here. Click on enable. When it is enabled, sometimes it may give an error. You can just close the Local by Flywheel and open it again, or you can just stop the site and restart again. So when you click on it like that, you see this is the live link. This is the link you send to your client or your friends or family. And this is the username, but you require them to log in. They are not actually logging into the dashboard, but they just want to log in so they can see the site you have built, right? And then the password. So we have the username as helicopter, password as loaded. So if I copy this now, let me just click on the link. So we have password as helicopter. Now load it. Let's assume I'm right. Right, and see now this is what they will see. They will have access to what you have built. You have access to what you have built. That is the good thing about Local by Flywheel. That is the good thing about Local by Flywheel. Be able to share your site with people thousands of miles or countries away from you. Alright, so when you want to stop it, you can stop the site here. And then a new feature that has been added as of today now is the instant reload. This instant reload is just like, if you're a front-end developer, when you are working on HTML, CSS and the likes, you are working on React, you will see that the moment you are saving your code, the browser is refreshing. This is similar to that. So when you have this instant reload turned on, any changes you are making in your VS code will be taking effect immediately on the live site, not on the live link, but on the local link here. On the local link here, or on the local URL, not on the live link that you will be able to send across, but on the local URL itself. You can see that the local URL is different from the live link URL. Now, if I log into my Local by Flywheel with another email, this live link URL will change to another one. Right, the details will change to another one. Right, that's it, guys. That is how you set up local WordPress development environment for your WordPress development workflow. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment if you have any questions. Right, I'll see you in the next video.